Travis Scott has just dropped 2 new singles. We got ESCAPE Plan, which has been previewed for a long time. And we got Mafia featuring J.Cole, which was totally unexpected. So we'll be giving you guys our review / reaction to this right now. And let us know in the comments which song you prefer more. And subscribe if you have not already, because we'll be keeping you guys updated with the latest updates for this Travis Scott rollout and for the biggest releases in the hip-hop genre. So talking about these 2 new songs, were you surprised to see that it wasn't the full Dystopia mixtape released? And how are you feeling about the songs?
Well, first of all, I think that this drop has me completely fucked up. So it's like, is there even a mixtape at work now? What's going to be happening? Because I did not expect 2 singles, especially one of them having J.Cole. When we were talking about what type of features we'd want to see on tonight's drop, we had mentioned people like Don Toliver. We even talked about someone maybe like James Blake. But who would have thought Jermaine Cole would have hopped on a Travis Scott song, and it absolutely sounded fantastic. So now my impressions are this. He wants to showcase new music. It's a darker time in the season. It has a dark, moody vibe to them. Both of them do. So do you think that this was a strategic play for him aesthetic-wise for both of these tracks? And out of both of them, like, which one are you gravitating towards the most right now?
Yeah, so it was definitely a great move by Travis, just because he's giving us these songs in anticipation for the Dystopia mixtape, which when we saw him announce new music, he actually had that cover which mentioned the title of Dystopia once again. So I think that's for sure going to be a project that comes out hopefully by the end of the year, but this is a great taste of what's to come. And like you said, both kind of have that dark aesthetic, and I'm feeling both of these songs so much right now that I can't really choose one. I feel like I'll start off talking about ESCAPE Plan, because to me, this was kind of more traditional Travis Scott in the sense that, you know, this is hype Travis Scott. This is the song that people are going to be raging to at Astrofest, which is taking place this weekend. Like, this is the one that's really going to get the crowd going. And the first flow has a really cool pattern, and he kind of almost taps into this double time flow, which I wasn't expecting. And the fast-paced flow on the first verse was awesome. And I'm really surprised that after releasing so many songs one after the other, I get the impression that Travis Scott actually has, you know, this arsenal of flows that he never runs out of. He always has gas left in the tank, and that's a criticism about Travis Scott that people have. Oh, he's always using the same flow, but I totally disagree with that, and he proved that on ESCAPE Plan.
Not only that, but the breath control on this song is absolutely incredible, because it almost seems that sometimes the hooks are so easily transitioned into the 2 verses. Like, it was just so meshed together, and ESCAPE Plan is going to give you that, you know, I feel as if maybe I would say birds in the trap sort of feeling. Like, that's kind of maybe the way I feel like going through it. Like, it has a darker tone to it. It has more of a party vibe. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, it kind of gets you into that zone where, you know, you gravitate towards the sound right away because it's so catchy. Plus, the production by Ozzy is absolutely fantastic. The drum patterns were fantastic. The haunting melody in back. Everything was working so well with ESCAPE Plan, and it's definitely going to be a standout for me this year. But yeah, I want to talk about Mafia.
And before you get to that, though, I mean, the harmonizing too by Travis on this song was great, man. Like, that was beautiful to listen to while he was rapping. And like you said, the production by Ozzy was great, had this dark atmosphere, and did also have some of the futuristic elements that we also heard maybe on a song like Franchise. So I'm fucking with this song, bro. I'll be bumping this at parties.
Talk to me about Mafia, though, bro.
Let's talk about Mafia, bro.
Talk about Mafia, man. What's going on,
this
bro?
was crazy, bro. I was not expecting this.
Shit.
And like I said, ESCAPE Plan is a song to rage to, but this is the vibier song out of the 2, bro. Like, this one, Travis is rapping way more laid back here. A little bit more of a psychedelic feel, but I think that what really, you know, stood out to me was the production by Boy Wonder, who absolutely killed it. I love the strings that he brought on here. They were beautiful. And the piano melody, the way that meshes with the drum pattern, like, Boy Wonder just can't be stopped.
This is a great thing about the production as well. I have to jump in and say this. If you guys follow the progression of this track, the drums get quicker and quicker as the whole song goes on. And then eventually it actually transitioned to, like, you actually start hearing the implementation of the 808s towards the end of the song. So I love that on that end. But, bro, that second verse by Travis Scott was fucking incredible.
Nuts, man.
All of the different voice changes, all of the different tempo changes in his delivery, the way that he went from a super high pitch on one part of the song, then brought it back down, and then brought it to the lowest that he possibly can to end off the second verse was fucking genius as well. Plus, J.Cole was kind of using the new flow that he had also introduced on the offseason, but it was for only like 20 seconds. But I feel as if it was merited for that, because you wouldn't want J.Cole to spit a full 32 on this, it just wouldn't make sense. Having those type of background vocals that mesh in so well with the production, I feel as if worked well with the overall song. And man, what a fucking vibe!
Yeah.
I think this is my favorite out of the two. By the way,
this is your favorite out of the two.
This is my favorite out of the two.
I think right now my favorite out of the two is ESCAPE Plan, just because it has that high voltage energy.
Which one is going to grow more?
Mafia, I'll end up liking more, I think, by the end of the week, maybe. Like,
yeah,
just
think so?
Even on the second listen to Mafia, I'm like, whoa, this is getting fucking
good,
bro.
What's going
this
on,
is getting
bro.
great. And the low-pitched bridge that Travis has kind of midway through the song is phenomenal. And that's one thing that I appreciate about Mafia is the song structure. Like, the way that you have a refrain from J. Cole, then he comes on later. The way that you have this bridge from Travis Scott along with the verse and the hook. Everything played together perfectly. And it was cool to see J. Cole get back into the melodic flow that he had on the offseason that he was showcasing there. And with this song, it felt like he's getting more comfortable within that melodic flow.
It sounds improved.
And he's rapping about kind of pouring one up for the guys that he's lost. And it was really dope. And I just feel like you said, this one is going to grow on me a bit harder. So I'm leaning ESCAPE Plan for now, but I think Mafia will overtake it with time. And in terms of the actual bars on both songs, on ESCAPE Plan, Travis Scott, has the first line being 12-figure state plan. That was the ESCAPE Plan. So like 12 figures is the billion mark. So I feel like maybe he's saying that once he reaches that billionaire status, maybe that's his ESCAPE Plan. Maybe that's when he'll wash his hands clean of the game. I don't know, but it's also cool how the ESCAPE Plan could also lead into how this could be a song on Dystopia, and the ESCAPE Plan could be Travis Scott escaping from Dystopia, leading into Utopia. So, after both these songs came out, what do you think's next? Like, what are you hoping for?
I want to hear a full body of work. This has me super interested. I want to see what's going on with it. And I mean, yes, the two singles were enough to keep me over, but only for a certain amount of time. I mean, I could bump these for the rest of the year, but I want to hear what's happening in 2022. So I think this is what's going to happen. He started the rollout. He engaged it. Now Travis Scott says, I have new music. I need to showcase it. I want to come through. So why wait any longer to drop any studio albums? I think though that Utopia is going to come next year though. 1,000%.
100%.
I think that's a lock for me.
Yeah, I think this will hopefully come out maybe at the end of this month or in December, but Utopia is for sure a lock for 2022.
So you think Dystopia is still going to be a project?
I think it's going to be a mixtape, yeah, because he keeps teasing that title. It was also on the cover that he dropped today for this 2-pack EP. So I think it'll definitely come as a mixtape very soon. And honestly, I have to be honest, I wanted Lost Forever on streaming services.
That's
like that
true.
preview was amazing and maybe would have fit this vibe. I'm not sure. I'd have to hear them all three back to back. But regardless, I'm super happy. I think that they're both great songs. I'm not saying that they're top tier Travis songs, but I think they will grow on me and it's a good direction. Like Travis went 2 for 2 here. Hasn't missed, and I don't think he'll miss on the projects either.
Absolutely. So guys, listen, on that note, if you guys did enjoy this video, smash the subscribe button because we're going to be keeping you updated with everything Travis Scott-wise. Not only that, but in the comment section, let us know how you like these songs. We're Travis fans as well. We're going to be bumping these over the weekend, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this video and this review. If you want to know more, hit the subscribe button, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you for watching the video. It's always a pleasure doing content for you guys. Listen, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel because we're doing album reviews and we actually have our series called Everything We Know where we take you guys through the whole album rollout of the hottest releases of the year. Not only that, guys, but our Patreon plan is now live. You guys can access that in the bio. I appreciate you guys and I'll see you on the next one.